Dr. Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
I wanted to scream when Hans grabbed me like that. He was in my face, threatening me.
Look, his threats, they don't mean anything. There's nothing that he can do to you now.
He kept saying that he was going to give Damian some kind of reward.
Well, he was probably really out of it from the medication, from the pain. Just forget him. Even if he does make it through the surgery, he can't hurt you.
I have to find Damien.
HS 11591. Lily Walsh and Holden Snyder.
Tom, come. Now, stop that. Come on now.
You're not going to be much use to him with that migraine, are you?
I have to see Eduardo. Oh.
Yeah, that's what he needed. You're just going to faint on him, huh?
No. I have to be with him. Don't you understand? He was shot. My husband was shot, and I have to be with him.
This is what I understand, Mom. John said Eduardo's wound is not serious, so he's going to be okay. He is in good hands.
Eduardo, I have to do this.
To you today by Tide. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
He's in good hands. How can he? You saw how John was ignoring him, and then how he turned over the operating room to that terrorist.
You have had an injection, and you're going to go down there and pass out, and you're both going to be in the hospital.
Thank you. Watch this. How about that?
How about that?
See, I'm not dizzy.
You're impossible.
No, I'm not. I'm no more impossible than you would be if that remark were downstairs.
Okay, you win. As usual. You doing?
What does it look like I'm doing here? I just lost a patient, and I'm not too pleased about that. It's been a lousy night. I'm not too happy about anything.
I told you hours ago to go home and get some rest. Doctor, you had no business. You had no business performing that surgery. You know that.
I just thought with the crowd that was here tonight, an extra hand would be appreciated.
Well, that's for me to decide. Like it or not, Doctor, I'm in charge here.
If you'll excuse me, I have Grimaldi downstairs with a bullet wound.
Excuse me, Doctor. The only place you're going right now is home.
Hans is dead. I guess I should feel safe now, but I don't.
Trust me, the guy's not going to bother anyone again.
All right, now this just doesn't make any sense. Hans was a pro. I mean, he was crazy, but he was a pro. What was he doing back here in Oakdale? And Hal questioned him before he went into surgery, and there was just a lot of ranting and raving about what he'd done to the Grimaldis. What did he do to the Grimaldis?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that he hated them. At least Eduardo's going to be all right, thank goodness.
Yeah, that's great. I'm going to have to go and call the station, let them know what's going on.
I'm going to call home. Maybe I won't get a machine this time. Maybe I'll actually talk to Damien.
That's a good idea. I should probably head out to the farm and then get Aaron. We should both be with our families now. You okay?
I just have to keep telling myself that Hans is dead. That he can't hurt me anymore.
It's over. I'm glad that I was able to help. And be a friend. You and the baby. You're both gonna be fine. You have Damien. I know that he loves you. I know that he's going to take very good care of you.
Holden. I'll see you. machine is still on. Where could Damien be?
We'll try the Snyders. Orlando said he might have gone out there looking for you.
I didn't even think of that. I'll try there.
All right, Lily. All right. What else did you leave me here as proof? You torture me. Huh? What else? What else?
Phone at the farm is still dead. I'm gonna go out there myself.
All right, well, if Damien shows up, I'll tell him where to look for you.
Thank you.
All right. The extension from OR is 27, right? Yeah. Orlando.
Margot, I've just heard about Eduardo. I got here as fast as I could. He's going to be all right, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to be fine. My father was the one who examined him. He said the bullet didn't do any real damage, so Eduardo's a very lucky man.
Damien will be so relieved. You've no idea where he is, have you?
No, we don't. Lily went looking for him, and she thought that he might be... Excuse me. Lisa, aren't you supposed to be resting?
Excuse me, darling.
But Tom, honey, isn't she supposed to be resting?
Yeah, I tried, but, you know, Mom. Hey, look.
John.
How you doing?
Come on, get out of here. I'll sign you out. Come on.
You get out of here for a while?
Oh, help! Somebody quick! Do something! Oh, come on! Hurry, don't just stand there! Come on! Look at him. What's happened to him? Wait, you told me he was going to be all right. You told me you said he was going to be fine. What's happened
He's going
to him?
into shock. We need to start a line and everyone.
Tom, will you get her out of here, please?
He said he was going to be fine. He said the room was not serious. He said everything was going to be just fine.
He'll be fine. He will.
But see, this is Eduardo. Hans is the one who was in trouble. Hans is the one who might die.
Lisa, Hans did die. Hans died.
But Eduardo, he was left alone. John went to help to save Hans.
I know, but he couldn't. Come on, let's get... Eduardo's going to be fine.
It's going to be all right.
He's going to work out well. It's going to be fine.
Well, you don't have to worry about Hans anymore. He died at the hospital.
Did Margot or Hal get a chance to question him at all?
Yeah, they questioned him, but he just kept foaming on at the mouth about the Grimaldis. They don't know why he came out here.
Well, I guess we'll never find out, huh?
He was insistent that there was something here that belonged to him. I don't know what he could have done.
Well, obviously the guy was crazy. Everybody knew that. Thank God now we don't have to worry about him coming out here and shooting the place up. Or burning it down.
Julie, thank you for cleaning up all that gasoline. My goodness.
Oh, thank you. You're absolutely welcome. My knees are still a little stiff, though.
Thanks. I needed that. I could really use a cup of coffee. Please. Thank you.
Okay.
You know, Jules, you really lucked out.
Will you just shut up?
No, I will not shut up, okay? Unless you start talking. Look, I'm all ears, Jules. You better tell me where that money is.
Hi.
Holden.
I'm glad everyone's still up.
Well, Aaron was the only one who could sleep. We've all been so keyed up thinking about Hans.
Hans died on the operating table.
Caleb just told us.
Where's Lily?
I left her at the hospital.
How's Eduardo doing?
Eduardo, he's gonna be fine. Good as new.
I guess Damien was a real hero, huh?
Listen, I know it's late, but I've made a decision, and it can't wait until morning.
Sounds serious.
Yeah, it is. I'm leaving Oakdale.
Charge. Charge. Clear.
Back. Still defibbing.
Hit him again. John? John. John. Here. 200 joules.
Charge.
Clear?
What are they doing in there? Why is it taking them so long?
Lisa, it's only been a few minutes.
Seems like an eternity to me. When I think about it, he was just lying there. Just lying there.
Look, let's be logical. Let's be logical. Things are not as bad as they might seem, because if Eduardo was in any danger, John would have never left him alone, okay?
I hope you're right. And I do hope that your father's as good a doctor as you think he is. All right. I would like to see my husband, please.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
All right, John, may I see my husband now?
I'm sorry, Lisa. I tried my best.
I don't understand. What are you saying?
I'm saying that I couldn't save him, that he died.
No,
I don't understand it myself.
He
He's
can't.
in a stable condition.
He couldn't.
He just died.
Oh, no, he can't be. This is not...
Mom, come over here. Come here.
Why don't you get changed? We need to talk.
Believing if there was anything else.
Yeah, wait a minute. I don't want to look at you. He told me it's going to be all right. He said
I'll give my dad a call. See if I can get him over here. Please stay with her. Dad, I'm sorry to wake you.
What is it? What's wrong?
Listen, I'm at the hospital. Eduardo came in here with what John said was a superficial gunshot wound, and he died. And Mom is, well, you can imagine how she's taking this.
I'll be right there. There's a study in Maryland for people with memory loss.
Well, is that going to help you get your memory back?
No, that's not what it's about.
Well, then what's the point?
It's about helping people deal with the loss emotionally so they can figure out who they are and what they want to do.
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea. I mean, it can't do anything but help to share your feelings with people who've been through the same thing.
Well, don't think you're going to get rid of me for good.
No.
I'm just going to go check it out.
Yeah. And what about Aaron?
Bethesda's not far from D.C., so I figured Iva could watch him until I get a place.
When are you going?
Tomorrow.
Well, why so soon?
Why wait? Well, I better get Aaron, get him to bed so I can start packing.
Pete, would you wake Aaron? I'd like to talk to you, Holden.
Sure. Jules, you want to join me upstairs? Help me out? Maybe we could, finish having that chat from before?
Well, I guess that just leaves me. I'm sure I have something I have to do. Look, for what it's worth, I'll miss you.
It's worth a lot. Look, if you're going to try and talk me out of this...
No, I wanted to tell you that I'm very proud of you. I think you're doing the right thing. You know, until you get your own life, you're always going to be waiting for Lily.
I know. Every time I'm with her, I mean, if I ever...
I know. It's okay.
It was so hard. Saying goodbye to her at the hospital.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell her that I was leaving. I thought that she'd probably try and convince me to stay.
Yeah.
She probably would have. She has that power over me.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here, Mama.
I know. I know.
My son. This wall's supposed to be for you. The next Grimaldi heir. I was going to give you everything. Everything! Right, Papa? My world did come crashing down on me. There is no heir. The baby Lily's carrying is not mine. It's Holden's. Holden.
What, are you gonna stay up all night? Why don't you just go to bed?
Yeah, right, and give you the chance to move Hans's money from its hiding place? I don't think so, Jules.
Where is Damian? He knows Eduardo has been shot. He should have been at the hospital.
I'm sure he's more worried about you than he is about Eduardo. He's probably out searching for you.
Then he should have come here. Emma, I think he's had an accident or something.
Now,
Where is
Lily,
he?
There's no reason to think the worst. Now, stop.
No, but he just disappeared. He's been acting so weird lately. That's why I sent him to Rome in the first place. But he canceled his trip to Rome. I'm sure that was because he wanted to stay and talk to you. Set things right. I'd like to believe that. If he wanted to talk, where is he?
It hasn't exactly been easy tracking you down, Lily, and I'm sure he wouldn't think to call Holden's farmhouse.
Oh, you're right. Oh, God. I don't know what I would have done without Holden tonight. I mean, he saved our life.
Lily, there's something I have to tell you.
About Holden?
Mm-hmm. Holden and Aaron are leaving Oakdale.
I don't care what you say. I'm going in there and see my husband.
Mom, I really don't think it's a good idea right now. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Honey, wait. Just... She needs a minute alone to say goodbye. Oh, Elena, I didn't know you were still here.
Yes, I was hoping that Damien might still arrive, and while I was here, I thought I'd just go and visit Eduardo.
Why don't we go get a cup of coffee, all right?
Why? Is something the matter?
Eduardo took a sudden turn for the worst. The doctors tried everything they could.
You don't mean...
Come on.
Oh, no!
Come on, why don't you come sit down with me?
Well, I'm on my way home.
Not quite yet. Not until we get some answers.
What are you doing here?
Tom called me. You look terrible.
I lost 2 patients within the past half hour.
Look, I've got a patient in cubicle 3, but you need to get Eduardo's chart, so I've got some questions for you when I get back.
Hey, Dad, thanks for coming.
Okay.
Mom's in pretty bad shape. She's in there with Eduardo. Right now, everything I tried to stop her, but everything I do or say seems to just make things worse.
Listen, don't be hard on yourself. It's a terrible loss and shock for her. She's going to have to go through this. There's nothing anybody can say or do.
It just kills me seeing her like this. I mean, of all the lousy breaks. I'm so damn angry. Dad, something's not right here.
I didn't have a chance to tell you, but I have found the perfect place where we can end our honeymoon. Oh, Eduardo, it's an island. It's near Tahiti. And the sunsets, oh, your sunsets are like they've just been painted. And we can walk together on the beach. We've had so much fun together. Remember New York? Oh, my darling, I thank you so much for making me laugh and making me feel so loved again. It's too soon. It's too soon. I can't lose you. I can't have you leave me now. Not now that I've found you and I need you so much. I love you so much.
Tom called me. I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Bring my husband back. Make Eduardo come back alive.
I wish I could.
Bob, we planned the most wonderful evening. Really romantic. We just ordered up champagne. And I took a bubble bath. Oh, I was listening to the most gorgeous music. And that must have been when Hans broke in. Did Tom tell you that Eduardo saved Damian's life and he saved mine too? I was sure he did.
Thank God for that.
I don't... Why did he have... We've had such fun together. In New York. Did I tell you what we did in New York? Oh, we went for a carriage ride in Central Park. And, oh, he had me tromping all over New York City.
You tromping?
Oh, indeed, yes. Well, he gave me running shoes. I was flabbergasted when I got them. Oh, but I wore them. Oh, indeed, we did the town. I'll never forget you, my darling.
There's this study in Maryland for people like Holden who've suffered memory loss, and he thinks he can get some help there.
Why didn't he say anything to me? I've been with him all evening.
It was a very sudden decision.
And you were dealing with a lot of other stuff.
Yep. When is he leaving?
This morning.
See, it doesn't make any sense. I was at the house with him, and...
No, it's much easier this way.
I have to see him. I have to say goodbye.
No, Lily, wait now. He told me to say goodbye for him.
Okay, now let's not be greedy here, Jules, okay? I mean, with Hans out of the picture, the treasure's all ours, just the two of us.
Keep your voice down,
Jules, just
please.
chill out, okay? I mean, with, you losing and everything, Officer Cable's gonna get suspicious. He's gonna give you the 3rd degree. We're all gonna get in trouble.
Now, you chill out. I'm not going to give you that money, because if I do, then you're going to start spending it, which is going to raise a lot of questions, like where it came from.
What are you two whispering about over here?
I'm trying to get this boy to go to bed.
I just won't go.
Hey, you don't have to convince me. Come on, let's hit it. Good night, Mama.
Night, night.
Good night, Lily.
Well, I guess that means the phone's working. 5 o'clock in the morning, what now?
Maybe it's Damien.
I get it. I get it. Snyder's.
I just can't let Holden go like this after all we've been through, Emma.
Lily, it's best this way. Now just let Holden go.
Doesn't make any sense. When? How? No. Yeah, she's right here. I'll tell her.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong? Was that about Damien?
No. Eduardo.
Holden, are you still there? Answer me, open up! You thought you could get away with it, huh? You thought you could just leave without saying goodbye.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you. I knew if I did, that I wouldn't be able to leave.
I'm not gonna forgive you for this.
Please. Don't make this any harder than it is. I just have to make a clean break.
Why can't we just go on being friends?
I don't want to be your friend. I want to be your lover. I want to be your husband. I want to have kids with you.
Oh, please.
I love you. I just can't take another day without touching you. Without kissing you. It's no use. We're a part of each other.
Do I have to go now, Daddy?
It's tough saying goodbye, isn't it? Now, you, me, and Boo Rab, we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna have a great time in Maryland. I promise.
Hey, no fair, you're cheating. I'm not. You two shut up. I'm trying to do my homework. No picking on me. Mom, Dad, make them stop.
I was the one who said I wanted to have a lot of kids, a whole house full.
Call 6 a lot? We're just getting started.
Find Damian. I must tell him about Eduardo. Please tell your mother she has my deepest sympathies.
Well, if you do find Damian before Lily, would you tell him that she's out at the Snyders?
Yes. I'll give him the message.
Yes, but you told Lisa that her husband was going to be okay.
Small nick to the subclavian artery. He shouldn't have died.
But he did, and we got to find out why, Sean. You ordered a CBC, pulse ox.
Mm-hmm. Everything was stable. Otherwise, I would have prepped him for surgery. Right then and there.
What about his IV?
What are you asking me?
Okay, buddy, I'll be back in 1 minute, okay? Just wait in the car. Goodbye, Lily.
Holden!
Tonight, it's the comedy lineup that dares to be wild. The Nanny, Dave's World, Murphy Brown, Sybil, Smart, Sexy, and all new laughs tonight on CBS.
Men's accessories by Swank Incorporated. Nurses' uniforms provided by Nursemaid. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.